Hello, ladies. Welcome to day one of your brand new lifestyle. Now, that can sound a little bit overwhelming. So, what I want to do today is I want to walk you through some of the things that you have received or will be receiving since signing up with your new program and how to really simplify that whole process. So, for many of you, when you signed up, you are getting the Beachbody On Demand or the All Access. With this program, essentially, you're getting access to all of the workouts ever created, 700 plus workouts. Essentially, think of it like Netflix, but for workouts. So you have a variety, you have a genre, you have different time frames. So I want to get you logged in. I want to show you how to get into Beachbody On Demand, where to look, and how to decide on a workout program. Once you decide on kind of what program you're going to be doing, then we're going to look at how the nutrition piece plays into that and how you can set yourself up for success and where to find all of your resources. And then once that's all done, we're going to talk about kind of the next steps to make you feel ready for this next boot camp. So first thing I want you to do, I want you to go to beachbodyondemand.com. I want you to sign in with the email and password that you used to log into your account when you're originally signing up for your program. Once you're on, you're going to kind of see a screen that looks similar to this. Now, these pictures may change, but the essential format is always going to stay the same. So when you're logging on now, this, keep in mind, is also from a computer. You do have the ability to download the Beachbody On Demand app. And let me show that to you guys real quick and what that's going to look like. So if you can see that at the very bottom right here, it's also known as BOD. If you want to download that from your app store, you will have access to this exact library on your phone, so you can take your workouts anywhere. You can also access it on a smart TV, so you don't necessarily have to carry your computer. So keep that in mind. Great app to download, but I'm going to show you on a computer because it's a little easier to navigate. So when you're looking through your workout programs, there's a couple things I want you to look at. On the top here, it's going to talk about your fitness level, the amount of time that each workout is going to be, the type. So this is going to be weightlifting, dance, cardio, whatever, and then the trainer. So if you fall in love with a certain trainer, you can specifically search for the ones that they've created. Or if you're like, I only literally have 15 minutes to work out today, I need a specific time frame. So you can drop each of these down and it'll kind of give you a filter. So you can click each one and decide what you want. If you're not really sure, you're kind of like, I just know that I want something that is going to be fun, I'm open to it. Then this Beachbody Challenge du jour is going to give you a different workout from a different program every single day, which is really cool if you want to try a bunch of different ones out. But keep in mind, if you're brand new to working out, this may be pretty challenging because some of the workout programs are going to fall in that advanced category or that intermediate category. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you're somebody who's been working out for a while and you're just kind of like, you know what, I just want to give it a try, see what I can find, this is a great option for you. So let's say you're brand new to working out, brand new to this lifestyle, then you're going to want to go to fitness level and click beginner or beginner intermediate. If let's say you've been doing something, go for walks, run on a treadmill, but maybe you're not lifting weights or doing something every single day. So let's just click with beginner. So when you do that, it's going to sort out all the beginner programs for you and give you tons of options. So when you're looking through here, guys, I want you to keep in mind every picture is going to be the name of the program. So this is the Clean Week program. It's 7 days a week you're working out for 30 minutes a day, and it's a beginner program. 3-week yoga retreat, also a beginner program, but it's 21 days long, 32 minutes a day, and that's the average. And if you want, maybe some programs are just an individual day, Beachbody Yoga Studio. It doesn't have like a start to finish program. It doesn't have like a day 1 through day 30. So that might be a great option for you. So I want you to, let's say, pick a program. So let's see 30. Actually, I want to go back because one of the programs that I noticed most of my girls love to try is the 21-day fix program. It's the one that I fell in love with originally, and it's so much fun. It's weightlifting based, but it also has yoga, Pilates, cardio. It has like the whole 9, so you can try a bunch of different type of stuff. But I believe it's a beginner intermediate program. So let's go down. So this is going to be our 21-day fix. It's a 21-day program. The workouts are 30 minutes long, and it's considered beginner to intermediate. So when you click on a program, it's going to take you into the actual workout program itself. So here you can see all the different workouts, also different breakdowns if you don't want music, if you want to have the upgrade, which gives you the music with it, all of that good stuff. some of these workout programs also in this library are going to have bonus workouts that aren't necessarily going to be in the traditional program. So I'm going to show you where you can find the breakdown of the calendar, where you start from day 1 to day, in this program, 21. What workout you do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it tells you exactly what to do. It takes all the guesswork out of it. Because guys, these trainers are amazing, and they design these programs to go in a certain way for a reason, because they give you the best bang for your buck. So these are where you're going to find your different workouts. All you're going to have to do is click play, and it's going to pop up for you. If you want to see what workout equipment you're going to need, if they recommend any equipment, so there might be some that you don't necessarily need weights for Pilates, or you don't need a mat, but they're going to recommend you have one. So that's such a great piece of knowledge to have, where in upper fix, the required is going to be weights or resistance band and a mat. So you already know before you click the workout what you're going to need to get started. If you want to go and pick overview, it's going to show you a little bit about, what I kind of talked about. It's going to touch on how long, how many days, what type of workouts they are, and also what is included in the program. But pretty much every single program you're going to click on is going to have a breakdown of the workouts. It's going to have a nutrition guide and the different workouts themselves. So I really want you to focus on the workout list. This is where you're going to be clicking every day to log in and start your workouts. And then this is the other part that people overlook, is the program materials. So every workout program has a program materials tab. You're going to want to click on this before you ever do a workout, or before you ever purchase any food or go meal prepping or any of that stuff. They're going to have a start here section. So I'm going to want you to click on that first and go into that area. So this is going to be your breakdown of kind of what you're going to be doing. So it's going to have your 21-day fixed calendar. Like I said, guys, they tell you day 1, day 2, day 3, what exact workout you should be doing. So it takes all the guesswork out of it. And then on your second part, it's going to be talking about the nutrition. So now we have our workout calendar. I'm going to show you where you can print that in a second. But the biggest thing that people ask me is like, how do I know how much to eat? Like, I'm so confused. I'm so used to counting calories. What you're going to do is you're going to come to this, let me see if I can make this a little smaller. You're going to go to this equation, and it directly correlates with the container system, which if you have not received your program in the mail yet, you do not have the containers, but you will be receiving them. Containers look like this, guys. So these are going to be your lifeline. And I truly 110% recommend, especially when you're getting started for the first month or two, using these for meal prep, using these for every meal. I used to carry them in my purse in case, let's say, I forgot and I'm like, oh no, I need to, be able to measure out my strawberries. I don't know, because one of the biggest issues in America is our portion control, guys. There's a reason why there's portion containers to go with this meal plan. So step 2, I want you to do this equation, put in your weight. If you are someone who doesn't need to lose weight, but you want to build muscle, or you're just, you work out all the time, this is like a part of your lifestyle and you really don't need that weight loss, then you're going to stick in maintenance calories. If you're looking to lose weight, especially if it's more than 10 pounds, you're going to want to go to this calorie target area. Once you get your number, it's going to tell you what plan you fall into, A, B, C, or D. So these all, keep in mind, guys, all these brackets, they correlate with the amount of containers. So I'm on plan A. So on plan A, I get 3 veggies, which means I put 3 things of broccoli or carrots or cauliflowers or whatever in this container 3 times a day and eat it. Problem solved, right? So you're literally going to do that. I recommend you print off all of this stuff, guys, and keep it with you. Or what I do is I take a picture of the bracket plan that I'm on and I put it on my phone. Easy access. You want to make sure that you have access to this stuff at all times. It really does simplify and get rid of that overwhelming feeling. So it's going to break down for you now some example meal plans. Now, we're going into the fun part. So before you start your boot camp or before you start these workouts or this meal plan, you've got your workout calendar, you've figured out what bracket you're going to be into. Now you're going to do your before stats. You're going to do your measurements. You're also going to do your before pictures. And if you have a scale that will tell you your body fat percentage, your muscle percentage, any of that stuff, I highly recommend doing that as well. Because guys, this is the thing. The number on the scale is important, don't get me wrong, but in reality, it's just our relativity to gravity. I mean, it's just a number. And that number can be, our biggest motivator, or it can also be our biggest hindrance if we get so focused on it. Because a lot of times, if it's that time of the month, or you ate some salt the day before, or whatever, your weight's going to change. It can change up to 5 pounds in one day. So because of that, it's not a great measure on the day-to-day basis, as well as even in the long term. So I definitely recommend doing your stats and doing your pictures, because those are things that are really going to matter. Seeing the inches come off, seeing the change in your clothes, seeing the change in how you look in photos. Those are really important. So this is a great tracker. Print this off, fill it out, keep it for later. Then each workout program is going to break down like what you need. These are some examples of weights because this program does have weightlifting in it. So that's your start here guide. Everywhere, start where it says start here. Do that part first. So there are these tally sheets which you can click on and print off. If you're more of a pen to paper kind of person, I recommend printing this off and tracking your containers throughout the day in this system. If you're not, which I am not, there is a 21-day, let me see if I can get it to show here. Hold on, sorry guys. Right here. It is a 21-day fix app. It's purple and pink or purple and white. I'm sorry, it's right in the middle there, but lighting is sucky. But it's called 21-Day Fix. And you're going to want to go download that, and you'll put your weight in there, and it'll automatically tell you how many containers you're having a day, and you can log it as you're going through the day. Now, you're not counting your calories. You're just logging, hey, I had a green container. I had a purple container, all that stuff. No more counting calories. It's done. Never again. Nobody wants that. So if you don't want that, there's tally sheets here. You can print those off and take them with you and mark them throughout the day. Now, when I talked about, hey, your workout calendar, you want to have that ready. You want to have your brackets ready. You want to have all that stuff maybe on your fridge. So you're looking at it every day, somewhere where you're going to get to check off your workouts and feel really successful. This is where you're going to go. So every single area, it may not be in one tab. It may say workout calendar. It may say eating plan. It may say whatever. This one's called calendar and tracking. So this is going to have your 21-day schedule for sculpting your best body ever workout calendar. You're going to go to this and you're going to print off your workout calendar. It breaks down literally every single day what you're going to be doing. These are the other options if you're continuing to make it a double option, aka you're trying to get the most, which I definitely recommend doing. Then it comes to nutrition. So these are some great tools that you're going to have. So a food list. This is what I'm talking about. Every container correlates with certain food items. So you're going to want to, I definitely recommend going and printing off this list. The items at the very top of the list are going to be the best for you and all the way down to the worst for you. What that means is you can eat anything on these lists, okay? But if you're trying to eat the clean of the clean of the clean, top of the items are going to be the best for you. What I recommend you do, print this off, take a highlighter, go through, highlight the items that you love, and then put those items on your grocery list. Because those are the items you're going to eat. Those are the items that you're going to enjoy. Whether if all of them are at the bottom of this list, I don't care. Start off finding things that you enjoy and incorporating those into meals. So that's going to be one more thing you're going to want to print off. Then the eating plan. So keep in mind, guys, I don't know if you saw, but this is very similar to the scrolling down this is going to be similar to kind of the start here, how we saw that little portion breaking down of the equation. They're going to have this in here too. So it breaks down what each little square is, which I definitely recommend you memorize these and have them with you at all times. Like I said, put them in your purse. Here's that equation again, guys, on figuring out your caloric intake and what bracket you're going to fall into. Reiterating again how many you're eating of each. If you look through the list, the food list, and you're looking at this and you're like, I'm still so confused, reach out to your coach and talk about, or if there's certain items that aren't on that list that you're like, I wonder if this falls into anything, reach out to your coach. They can give you a better idea. Because some of the items, in everyday life aren't necessarily on one of these lists, but they do fall into certain categories. Every food item falls into a category. If you're out and about, you can access all of this through the Beachbody On Demand app. If for some reason you're like, you know what, I don't know if this is clean, I don't know, I can't find it anywhere, this is going to be my tip to you guys. If you're eating out, stick to things that are grilled, that are baked, that are the closest state to nature as possible. So the moment you fry something, the moment there's breading, the moment that something is now cooked in oil, the moment that something is transformed into another state, you're getting less nutritional value. So when you're going out to eat, look for things in their raw, original state, and try, like I said, bring your containers with you and at least be portioned. That is what lifestyle is all about. So then there's a vegan-friendly plan. I definitely, if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, I would look at this meal plan. And they all correlate with your vegan Shakeology. So you all in this plan should have gotten your Shakeology packets or a giant bag. There's a regular, which are the black bags, and then there's the vegan, which are the white. Regardless of which one you're eating, they're both delicious. I've had them both, and they're both going to fall under one of your red containers every single day, guys. This is going to be the healthiest thing you're going to eat out of that entire meal plan because it comes with true nutrient-dense foods plus superfoods that there's no way you're eating on your meal plan. I promise. So I want you to enjoy your Shakeology, and most people don't enjoy having the same shake every single day. And because this is real food and it is thicker than like some people would contribute it or compare it to a protein shake, this is not a protein shake. So don't put it in a shaker, mix it with some water, and try to slam it. I swear to you, you will not enjoy it. In a rush, I will do it. Been there, done that, it's fine. But if you're gonna have this every day, you wanna enjoy it. So I recommend your coach when you sign up should send you some recipes. But if you're kind of like, you know what, I want to figure out my own, go to Pinterest, guys, and put in Shakeology recipes vanilla. And there are 1,000. Shakeology recipes chocolate, whatever. Get creative. Try some new stuff. You can use extracts. Those have no calorie content in them. You're not using any of those towards your meal plan, which is great. If you're using some of the pudding things, you know, they're a little high in sugar, so try not to use a ton. A lot of the girls love PB Fit, which is a healthier peanut butter powder form. So get creative with it. Try some new fun things, and make sure to incorporate that into your meal plan every single day. These are for sure amazing. If you're someone who is interested in trying the pre-workout, the recover, the recharge, some of the performance line, then talk to your coach about how those are going to fit into your meal plan. But those will not be replacing your Shakeology. Shakeology is number one, always, every day, no matter what. So now that we've kind of gone into what to do first, after you've gone through, you've printed out your workout calendar, you've gone through your food list, you printed that out, you've highlighted what you're going to get, you're going to the grocery store, now you're going to meal prep. My biggest tip for meal prepping, guys, is to take simple, easy meals, especially the first month. If you're getting ready for your first boot camp ever, don't do too much. don't freak yourself out. Print off your workout calendar and say, okay, on day one, I'm doing this workout because that's what it tells me to do, and go and push play. That's it. For the first week, this is the flavor Shakeology I'm going to have and the recipe I'm going to use, and do it. For my meal plans, I'm going to take, I have 3 veggies, 3 proteins, and 3 fruits, and I'm going to have these 3 veggies, these 3 proteins, these 3 fruits. You don't have to eat that forever, guys. You don't have to eat like that forever. But in the beginning, make it simple. Make it very, very simple. And the biggest thing is if it fits in your container, you can eat it. If it's on that list, you can eat it. That's it. Don't think much more into it. But I know over time, you don't want to be eating the same, you know, chicken and broccoli or, you know, ground turkey and carrots or whatever. So I want to show you guys a great resource that you have access to on here that is truly nutrition based and meal plan approved, kid approved, husband approved, the whole 9. So I want you to keep in mind when you're thinking about meals, you're like, hey, I need my family to eat clean. I don't want to make myself something, then make them something, blah, 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 blah. You're going to come in here and you're going to find this cookbook. It's called Fixate. This is from the creator, Autumn Calabrese, the trainer from 21 Day Fix, 80 Day Obsession, A Little Obsessed, Country Heat. She's amazing. And her brother, who is a chef, have created an entire cookbook centered around these types of meal plans, clean eating that are family approved. So you're going to click on this. Couple things about this. If you want to, you're going to watch the foundational videos. Actually, not if you want to. I recommend watching the foundational videos. She really breaks down how this is going to fit into your lifestyle and is so huge. But on top of that, she shows you every video. Let's say you want to do banana apple muffins. You can click play and watch the video of her making it and her brother making it from start to finish. It's really cool. We won't watch the whole video. But you get to see them with their whiskers. They tell you the exact amounts they're going to use, and they tell you how many containers it's going to cost you, how many containers you're going to use for each item. So, hold on, there you go. So what you're going to do is you're going to watch it and you can do it. If you're somebody like me who I like to not be watching it while I'm trying to make it, I would rather just see the ingredients and all of that stuff. Like that's more my style. Then you can go into the Fixate and I'm going to show you where you can print off all the recipes. So you don't even have to worry about watching it and writing it all down. So here's where all the videos are. But if you want to, again, Program Materials tab, you're going to click Recipes, and it's going to break down all the Fixate recipes from the cooking show, and it's going to tell you exactly what page it's on, what's in them, how to make them, and how many containers you're using. So let's go down. I'll show you the first one that we have. So for a shepherd's pie, which is traditionally a comfort food, not something that I would ever put on a clean eating meal plan, it breaks down the container equivalents right here, prep time, cooking time, and then it breaks down every single item you're going to need. So they're going to give you the cleanest options. If you don't have the exact item that's on here, that's okay, but I definitely recommend sticking as close to these recipes as possible because they are delicious. They're so good. And then they're going to break down some tips down here as well as how to cook it below. You can go through and print out these individual, I screenshot them and print them out below, so you don't necessarily have to print the whole cookbook if you don't want. If you want the cookbook in hand, there is an option, talk to your coach. They can send you the link. You can get the cookbook by itself for 15 bucks. Pretty great. And then down below, if you're doing the 80-day obsession program, and this is your first time doing it, it'll specify which, if it's 80-day obsession approved, because that nutrition plan is time nutrition. It's very intricate, and the way the containers are lined up is very specific. So make sure to be looking for that. So I've tried the mac and cheese on here, guys. Definitely recommend. Anyways, so it also breaks down the portion control starter guide. If you're having some questions or kind of confused on how it all works, give this video or this document, look it over, check it out. So after you've watched this video, you've printed off your stuff. If you're still feeling like, you know what, I'm a little confused or I feel a little overwhelmed or whatever, reach out to your coach, have a conversation. We are all trained on how to help work you through these programs and make sure that you're getting the ultimate success. Outside of doing these basic steps and just showing up every day, I want to tell you, if you're having issues with a workout program, if you're not loving it, and not because you're sore or because you're tired, but if you're not loving it because you dread working out because you don't want to do the workout program, don't do it, guys. You have access to over 700 plus workouts. Don't be afraid to find a program that fits you. Also, don't be like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to get results if I do a beginner program. I'm going to jump into an intermediate or advanced and I've never worked out. That is not true. These beginner programs do not play, guys. There's always an intensifier and a modifier. So if you're somebody, don't be scared to modify if you're struggling, and don't be scared to intensify if you feel like you can. These programs you can do, I've done 3 or 4 times through before I was able to not modify the entire thing. So don't feel any type of way. Just be where you're at, embrace it, dive in headfirst to this program, trust the programs, guys. They're designed by the professionals to make sure you are successful. And regardless, every step of the way, check into your boot camp. Ladies, we can do this all by ourselves every day. But for me, I started this program and I tried to do it by myself and I didn't make it. And the reason is because it gets lonely. The hard days, you want to reach out to somebody and be like, someone tell me to do my workout. And if you don't have anyone, then you're alone. But if you're in this boot camp, which most of you should be, I mean, in my opinion, all of you should be, but if you're if you're not in a boot camp already, get in one. Give it a try. Check in. Be a part of the support. Give support, get support, be a part of this community, because I guarantee you will get better results when you have people on your side cheering you along. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, like I said, I'm going to say it again, reach out to your coach. Don't be afraid to ask. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you, motivate you, and support you. And I hope this helps, and have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.